Coming up on Bobcat News.
We'll show you how students internationally are taking on their schoolwork while in quarantine.
And we'll share some ways people are celebrating big events at home.
Your Bobcat News starts now.
Good morning, Bobcats. Today is Friday, May 15th, 2020. I'm Dylan Seigel.
And I'm Isabel Gandica.
The fourth quarter of this school year has been like nothing we've experienced. Having to participate in distance learning has been a learning experience.
But we aren't the only ones going through this. It's taking place all over the world. Mariana Wei caught up with some students around the globe to see what distance learning looks like for them.
Hi there, my name is Eliza and I'm a Brazilian student.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 이진아입니다. 저는 공립고등학교에 다니고 있습니다. 저는 일주일에 4번 물리랑 화학, 화상회의 수업을 합니다.
I'm not having video conferencing with my teachers because they send us a lot of videos in the school website. And there is a questions platform if you have any doubts, where we can chat with the teachers so they can solve our questions.
저희 학교는 구글 클래스룸에서 각 과목별 과제를 제출하고 보통 그날 내준 과제는 그날 밤 11시 59분까지 제출합니다.
I watch video classes every day in the morning. After lunch, I do some exercise. Then I have English online classes in the afternoon of Mondays and Wednesdays. And then I do homework after that.
저는 보통 아침 8시에 일어나서 8시 30분에 학교 출석 체크를 하고 9시부터 4시까지 학교 시간표에 맞춰서 온라인 수업을 듣습니다. 그 후에는 온라인 수업에서 내준 과제를 하거나 학원 숙제를 하고 6시에 영어학원이나 수학학원에 갔다가 10시에 집에 옵니다. 그 후에는 조금 쉬거나 숙제를 하다가 12시쯤에 잡니다.
Personally, I prefer normal school because I miss my friends a lot and they are very important to me. And I can't stand looking at the computer screen anymore. Bye guys.
Thanks, Mariana. There are big life events happening we'd be celebrating under any other circumstances. Birthdays, graduations, and Mother's Day are just some of the events we've had to find creative ways to celebrate. Let's take a look at how some people are marking special events while in quarantine. The coronavirus social distancing recommendations have caused everybody to stay home and not celebrate holidays as they normally would. Instead of sitting home alone, though, some people are getting around this. How are they doing it?
I celebrated my 14th birthday during this quarantine, and at first I was really worried that my family and friends weren't going to be able to make it. So then my parents, they got me Zoom, and we made a Zoom birthday party where family from out of state and friends from the past were able to come and celebrate my birthday with me, which was really cool.
Although celebrations can't happen in person right now, people have found other ways to party in non-traditional manners.
I feel like it was a little less stressful because you didn't have to worry about people like being there or not being there. You could just had to like send out a link to the thing.
People have figured out safe ways to celebrate different events and holidays from the comfort of their own homes, with methods ranging from video calls to birthday parades. Even though families and friends are far apart, they can still feel connected. Now, this special message.
Did you know that on average, you come into contact with 300 surfaces every 30 minutes, exposing you to around 840,000 germs? Did you also know that 80% of communicable diseases are transferred by touch? With an ongoing pandemic in our midst, it's important to make sure that we stay safe and healthy. Lots of precautions have been put in place, such as schools closing down and stores reducing their operation hours. Now it's time for you to do your part simply by regularly washing your hands. People frequently touch their eyes, nose, and mouth without even realizing it. Touching the face with contaminated hands spreads illnesses like pneumonia, the cold, and the flu. proper hand washing can reduce respiratory infections by almost 20%. When washing your hands, the ideal washing time is 30 seconds. These 30 seconds of your time is all it takes to make the difference between being healthy and being sick. So make sure to wash your hands regularly and stay safe.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be young again? That may come with its own troubles. Gianna Kim has a look at some of the consequences that come when you try to turn back the clock.
It all started with some simple equations. My sister and I were trying to make a de-aging potion, but we were not ready for what would happen next.
No! What just happened to us? I don't understand how you turned into a boy and I turned into a 6-year-old girl. We tried everything. What are we supposed to do now? We can't stay like this forever. We have to try something else.
Wait, are you sure about this?
I'm positive.
Thanks, Gianna. Thanks for joining us for another great episode of Bobcat News.
We'll see you next time on Bobcat News. Have a great day.
Follow Bobcat News on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube to find out everything that happens off the air with Bobcat News. Bobcat News is a presentation of Bridgewater Productions at Bridgewater Middle School in Winter Garden, Florida.